Have you ever felt different, like you don't quite fit in? There's a reason for that. Being a chosen one is something many people don't talk about. It's a secret that can change your whole life. This isn't about being special or better than others. It's about having a bigger purpose. If you don't understand what it means to be chosen, you might miss out on your true calling. But if you get it, you'll see the world in a whole new way. This video is for those ready to grow and learn. It's for anyone who feels there's more to life than what we see on the surface. Being chosen isn't about being famous or rich. It's about being awake when others are asleep. Chosen ones see the world differently. They feel things more deeply. They know there's more to life than just working and paying bills. Many people think being chosen means you're perfect. That's not true. Chosen ones make mistakes just like everyone else. The difference is they learn from those mistakes. They use them to grow and become better. Being chosen means you have a job to do. It's not always an easy job. Sometimes it's hard and lonely, but it's important work. You're here to help make the world better, even if it's in small ways. Chosen ones often feel different from a young age. Maybe you were the kid who asked big questions, or the one who felt things more deeply than your friends. These were signs, but you might not have known it then. Sometimes being chosen feels like a burden. You might see problems in the world that others ignore. You might feel the pain of others like it's your own. This can be hard, but it's also a gift. It means you care. It means you can help. Being chosen doesn't mean your life will be easy. In fact, it might be harder in some ways. You'll face challenges that help you grow. You'll have to make tough choices. But these challenges make you stronger. Chosen ones often have strong intuition. You might just know things without knowing how you know. Trust this feeling. It's one of your tools for navigating the world. Remember, being chosen isn't about being better than others. It's about having a different role. Everyone has a purpose. Yours might just be a bit bigger or more complex. Now, here's something crucial: why staying silent matters. It's not about keeping secrets or being sneaky. It's about protecting your energy and your mission. When you talk too much about being chosen or about your spiritual experiences, a few things can happen. First, people might not understand. They might think you're weird or crazy. This can make you doubt yourself. Second, talking too much can drain your energy. These experiences and insights are special. When you share them with people who don't get it, it can leave you feeling empty and misunderstood. Third, silence helps you listen better. When you're always talking, you might miss important messages from the universe. Quiet time lets you tune in to your inner wisdom. Keeping quiet doesn't mean never sharing. It means being careful about who you share with and when. Look for people who understand or who are open to understanding. These are your tribe, your fellow chosen ones. Silence also helps you avoid ego traps. When you talk a lot about being special or chosen, it's easy to let it go to your head. Staying quiet keeps you humble and focused on what really matters. Think of silence like a protective shield. It keeps your energy safe and lets you work on your mission without distraction. It's like a secret agent working undercover. You can do more good when you're not drawing attention to yourself. Silence gives you time to process your experiences. Being chosen often means dealing with big, complex ideas. You need quiet time to understand them fully. Talking too soon can confuse you and others. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Instead of talking about being chosen, show it through how you live. Be kind. Help others. Work on becoming the best version of yourself. This is how you fulfill your purpose. Keeping quiet also helps you avoid arguments. Not everyone will believe in chosen ones or spiritual missions. That's okay. You don't need to convince them. Your job is to do your work, not to make everyone agree with you. Silence can be a form of strength. In a world where everyone is shouting for attention, quiet confidence stands out. It shows you're secure in who you are and what you're here to do. Something big is on the horizon, but it's not what you might think. It's not about disaster or fear. It's about change and growth. The world is shifting, and chosen ones play a big part in this change. This coming change isn't just one event. It's a process. It's happening right now, all around us. You might already feel it. Maybe you notice more people waking up, asking big questions, or wanting to make a difference. What's coming is a shift in consciousness. More and more people are starting to see that we're all connected. They're realizing that how we treat each other and the planet matters. This is where chosen ones come in. You're here to help with this shift. The changes coming might look scary at first. Old systems that don't work anymore are falling apart. This can feel chaotic. But remember, sometimes things need to break down so we can build something better. As a chosen one, you might sense these changes before others do. You might feel restless, or like something big is about to happen. Trust these feelings. They're helping you prepare for what's coming. What's coming isn't just about the world outside. It's also about changes inside each of us. People are starting to look within, to question old beliefs, to seek deeper meaning. This inner journey is just as important as outer events. The future isn't set in stone. What's coming depends on the choices we make now. That's why chosen ones are so important. Your actions, your energy, your choices, they all help shape what's coming. One big change that's coming is how we connect with each other. We're moving towards more compassion, more understanding. It might not always look like it on the news, but this shift is happening in communities all over the world. Another change is in how we see our place in the universe. More people are opening up to spiritual ideas, to the possibility that we're part of something bigger. This is exciting, but it can also be confusing. Chosen ones can help guide others through this. What's coming also includes changes in how we live on this planet. We're realizing we need to take better care of the Earth. This might mean big changes in how we do things, but it's necessary for our future. As all these changes happen, chosen ones have a special role. You're like bridges between the old and the new. You understand both worlds, so you can help others through the transition. Remember, what's coming isn't something to fear. It's something to look forward to. Yes, there will be challenges, but there will also be amazing opportunities for growth and positive change. Part of what's coming is a shift in values. People are starting to care less about material things and more about experiences, relationships, and personal growth. This aligns with the wisdom chosen ones often have. The changes coming will affect every part of life: how we work, how we learn, how we relate to each other. It's a lot to take in. That's why it's so important for chosen ones to stay grounded and centered. What's coming isn't just about humans. It's about our relationship with all life on Earth. We're beginning to understand how connected we are to nature, to animals, to the whole planet. This understanding will shape our future. As these changes unfold, it's natural to feel overwhelmed sometimes. Even chosen ones can feel lost or confused. That's okay. Remember, you don't have to have all the answers. You just need to stay open and keep moving forward. What's coming will challenge many of our old beliefs and ways of doing things. This can be uncomfortable, but it's also a chance to let go of what no longer serves us and embrace new, better ways of living. One exciting part of what's coming is the rise of community. People are rediscovering the importance of connection, of working together. Chosen ones often play key roles in building and nurturing these communities. The changes coming will happen at different speeds in different places. Some areas might change quickly, others more slowly. Part of a chosen one's role is to be patient and to help others move at their own pace. What's coming isn't just about big, global changes. It's also about personal transformation. Each person who wakes up, who chooses love over fear, who decides to make a difference, they're all part of this big shift. As we move into this new era, chosen ones have an important job: to hold on to hope. When things get tough or confusing, your ability to see the bigger picture can help others stay positive and keep moving forward. What's coming will require new skills and new ways of thinking. Chosen ones often have a head start on this. Your intuition, your empathy, your ability to see connections. These are all valuable tools for navigating the future. Remember, what's coming isn't something that just happens to us. We're all part of creating it. As a chosen one, your thoughts, your actions, your energy, they all contribute to shaping this new world. The changes coming will challenge us to grow, to become better versions of ourselves. This isn't always easy, but it's worth it. Chosen ones can lead by example, showing others the benefits of this personal growth. Part of what's coming is a new understanding of power. It's not about controlling others, but about personal empowerment and using our gifts to help the world. Chosen ones often naturally understand this kind of power. As we go through these changes, it's important to take care of yourself. Chosen ones sometimes forget this, focusing so much on others or on their mission. But self-care is crucial. You can't help others if you're running on empty. What's coming will bring both challenges and opportunities. Chosen ones can help others see the opportunities in difficult situations. Your perspective can turn obstacles into stepping stones for growth. Remember, being a chosen one doesn't mean you have to do everything alone. Part of what's coming is a recognition that we're all in this together. Reach out, connect with others, share your journey. You might be surprised how many people understand. As we move into this new era, stay open to surprises. What's coming might not look exactly like we expect. Chosen ones need to be flexible, ready to adapt their understanding as new information comes to light. The changes coming aren't just for chosen ones. Everyone has a part to play. Your role as a chosen one is to help others find their parts, to awaken to their own power and purpose. What's coming is, in many ways, a return to ancient wisdom. Many chosen ones feel a connection to old knowledge, to forgotten ways of living in harmony with each other and the planet. This wisdom will be crucial as we move forward. As we go through these changes, remember to be gentle with yourself and others. This is a learning process for everyone, even chosen ones. Mistakes will happen. What matters is that we keep learning and growing. What's coming isn't the end of a journey, but the beginning of a new one. Chosen ones are here to help guide the way, to light the path for others. It's a big responsibility, but also an incredible adventure. True wisdom isn't just about knowing a lot of facts. It's about understanding life deeply. This wisdom can change how you see everything around you. It's like putting on glasses that let you see the truth behind things. Wisdom is different from being smart. You can be smart and still miss the big picture. Wisdom helps you see how everything connects. It helps you make better choices, not just for yourself, but for everyone. For chosen ones, wisdom is like a special tool. It helps you understand your purpose better. It guides you when things get confusing. Wisdom isn't something you get overnight. It grows as you go through life and learn from your experiences. One big part of wisdom is knowing that you don't know everything. Wise people are always ready to learn more. They listen to others, even if they disagree. They know that everyone has something to teach them. Wisdom helps you stay calm when things get crazy. It's like having a strong anchor in a storm. When others panic, you can see the bigger picture. This doesn't mean you never worry, but you can handle tough times better. Another important thing about wisdom is that it helps you see beyond the surface. In today's world, there's so much noise and distraction. Wisdom helps you focus on what really matters. It helps you see the truth behind the headlines. Wisdom also teaches patience. In a world where everyone wants things right now, wise people know that some things take time. They understand that growth and change often happen slowly. This patience helps them stick with things even when it's hard. For chosen ones, wisdom often comes with a feeling of responsibility. When you see things more clearly, you might feel like you need to do something about it. This is normal. Wisdom isn't just for you. It's meant to be shared and used to help others. One tricky thing about wisdom is that it can make you feel different from others. You might see things that others don't, and this can be lonely sometimes. But remember, your wisdom is a gift. It's part of why you're here. Wisdom teaches you to look at both sides of things. It helps you understand that life isn't always black and white. There's usually more than one right answer. This understanding helps you be more compassionate towards others, even when you disagree with them. As you grow in wisdom, you might find that your priorities change. Things that seemed super important before might not matter as much. You might care more about helping others or making the world better. This is all part of the journey. Wisdom also helps you understand yourself better. It's like having a map of your own mind and heart. You start to see why you do things, why you feel certain ways. This self-knowledge is super powerful. It helps you grow and become the best version of yourself. For chosen ones, wisdom often comes with a strong sense of intuition. You might just know things without knowing how you know. Trust this inner wisdom. It's one of your greatest strengths. Wisdom teaches you to be humble. The more you learn, the more you realize how much there is to know. This humility is important. It keeps you open to new ideas and helps you connect with others. Remember, wisdom isn't about being perfect. Wise people still make mistakes. The difference is they learn from those mistakes. They use every experience, good or bad, as a chance to grow and understand more. The world is full of messages, but they're not always obvious. They're often subtle, easy to miss if you're not paying attention. Learning to see these signs will help you navigate your path as a chosen one. Signs can come in many forms. Sometimes it's a repeated number you keep seeing, or a song that plays at just the right moment. It might be a dream that feels extra real, or a chance meeting that changes everything. The key is to stay open and aware. One important thing about signs is that they often speak to you personally. What's a sign for you might not mean anything to someone else. That's okay. Trust your own experiences and feelings. Signs often show up when you're at a crossroads. When you're trying to make a big decision, pay extra attention to what's happening around you. The universe might be trying to guide you. Sometimes signs come as a feeling in your gut. You might just know something without knowing why. This is your intuition talking. As a chosen one, your intuition is one of your strongest tools. Learn to trust it. Signs can also come through other people. Someone might say exactly what you needed to hear at the right moment. Or you might meet someone who changes your path. Be open to the idea that anyone could be a messenger. Nature is full of signs if you know how to look. Maybe you see an animal that feels significant, or the weather mirrors your mood in a weird way. Pay attention to these connections between you and the natural world. Books, movies, or songs can also carry messages. You might randomly come across information that answers a question you've been asking, or a story might reflect your own life in a way that teaches you something. Stay curious and open to these kinds of signs. One tricky thing about signs is that they're not always clear right away. Sometimes you need to sit with them for a while before you understand. That's okay. Give yourself time to process and reflect. Signs often show up in patterns. If you keep experiencing similar things over and over, pay attention. The universe might be trying to tell you something important. As a chosen one, you might notice signs more often than others. This is part of your gift, but it's also a responsibility. Use these signs to help guide you on your path and to help others. Remember, not everything is a sign. It's important to stay grounded and use your common sense too. Signs are meant to guide you, not control you. You always have free will to make your own choices. Signs can also come as challenges or obstacles. Sometimes a closed door is showing you that you need to find another way. Don't just look for signs that confirm what you want. Be open to messages that might be hard to hear at first. Synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, are often important signs. If things line up in a way that feels more than random, pay attention. These moments can be powerful guides on your journey. As you get better at recognizing signs, you might start to feel more connected to everything around you. This is normal. It's part of understanding that we're all part of something bigger. Signs often speak to your heart more than your head. If something resonates with you on a deep level, even if it doesn't make logical sense, it might be a sign. Trust your feelings. Sometimes the absence of signs is a sign itself. If you've been asking for guidance and everything is quiet, it might mean you need to look within for answers, or that it's time to take action on your own. Signs can come through your body too. Maybe you get goosebumps at a significant moment, or you feel energy moving through you in a certain way. Learn to listen to your body's wisdom. Remember, recognizing signs is a skill. It takes practice. Don't get discouraged if you miss things at first. Keep paying attention, stay open, and you'll get better at it over time. Signs are often subtle. They rarely come as big, dramatic events. It's the small, quiet moments that often carry the most meaning. Learn to appreciate these gentle nudges from the universe. As a chosen one, you might sometimes receive signs about others or about bigger events. If you feel called to share these insights, do so carefully and with respect for others' paths. Finally, remember that signs are meant to guide you, not to tell you exactly what to do. They're hints and suggestions, not orders. Always use your own wisdom and judgment when interpreting signs. Now, let's talk about what you can do right now to embrace your role as a chosen one and navigate this journey. These are simple steps, but they can make a big difference. Step 1. Start a journal. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Pay special attention to any signs or synchronicities you notice. This helps you see patterns and understand your journey better. Journaling isn't just about writing what happened in your day. It's a tool for self-discovery. Write about your dreams, your fears, your hopes. Ask yourself big questions and write down any insights that come. Don't worry about writing perfectly. Your journal is just for you. Let your thoughts flow freely. You might be surprised at what comes out when you start writing regularly. Step 2. Practice mindfulness. This means paying attention to the present moment. It can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths and noticing how you feel. Mindfulness helps you stay grounded. It makes it easier to notice signs and messages around you. It also helps you manage stress and stay calm in difficult situations. You don't need to meditate for hours to be mindful. Start with just a few minutes each day. Pay attention to your breath or to the sensations in your body. Notice the world around you without judging it. Step 3. Trust your intuition. Start small. When you have a hunch about something, follow it. See what happens. This helps you build trust in your inner wisdom. Intuition often shows up as a gut feeling. It might not always make logical sense. That's okay. Your intuition connects you to deeper wisdom. Remember, trusting your intuition doesn't mean ignoring facts or common sense. It's about balancing your logical mind with your inner knowing. Another practical step is to spend time in nature. Nature has a way of clearing your mind and helping you connect with something bigger than yourself. Even if you live in a city, find a park or a tree to sit under. Being in nature can help you feel more grounded and centered. It's also a great place to receive signs and messages. Pay attention to the plants, animals, and natural phenomena around you. You don't need to go on a long hike to benefit from nature. Even a few minutes outside can make a difference. Notice the sky, feel the breeze, listen to the birds. Let nature remind you of the bigger picture. Another important step is to take care of your physical health. Your body is the vehicle for your spirit. Eat well, get enough sleep, and move your body in ways that feel good to you. Taking care of your health isn't just about looking good. It's about having the energy and strength to fulfill your purpose. When you feel good physically, it's easier to stay positive and do your work as a chosen one. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. You don't need to completely change your lifestyle overnight. Start with one small healthy habit and build from there. Learning to set boundaries is another crucial step. As a chosen one, you might feel drawn to help everyone all the time, but this can lead to burnout. It's okay to say no sometimes. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you're being selfish. It means you're taking care of yourself so you can be there for others in the long run. Pay attention to how you feel. If something drains your energy, it's okay to step back. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself is part of your responsibility as a chosen one. Another practical step is to seek out knowledge. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch documentaries. Learn about different spiritual traditions, philosophies, and ways of understanding the world. But don't just take in information passively. Think critically about what you learn. See how it fits with your own experiences and intuition. Not everything you read or hear will resonate with you, and that's okay. Remember, knowledge isn't the same as wisdom. It's not about memorizing facts, but about understanding deeper truths. Let what you learn change you and help you grow. Connecting with like-minded people is another important step. Find others who are on a similar journey. This could be through online groups, local meetups, or spiritual communities. Having a supportive community can make a big difference. It gives you a place to share your experiences, ask questions, and feel understood. Just remember, your path is unique. It's okay if your journey looks different from others. Be careful not to become dependent on any one group or teacher. Trust your own wisdom and keep an open mind. Practicing gratitude is a powerful tool for chosen ones. Each day, take a moment to appreciate the good things in your life. This shifts your focus and helps you stay positive. Gratitude isn't about ignoring problems. It's about balancing your perspective. Even in tough times, there's usually something to be thankful for. This practice can help you stay hopeful and see the bigger picture. You can start a gratitude journal, or simply take a moment each day to silently list things you're thankful for. Notice how this practice changes your outlook over time. Another practical step is to work on forgiveness. This includes forgiving others and forgiving yourself. Holding on to anger or guilt can block your spiritual growth. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing harmful actions. It's about freeing yourself from negative emotions that hold you back. It's a process and it takes time. Be patient with yourself. Remember, forgiveness is something you do for yourself, not for others. It lightens your emotional load and helps you move forward on your path. Developing your creativity is another valuable step. Whether it's through art, music, writing, or any other form of expression, creativity helps you connect with your inner wisdom. You don't need to be a professional artist to benefit from creativity. It's about the process, not the product. Let yourself play and explore without judging the results. Creativity can be a powerful way to process your experiences and insights as a chosen one. It can also be a way to share your wisdom with others. Finally, remember to take action. While inner work is important, chosen ones are here to make a difference in the world. Start small. Look for ways to help others or improve your community. Action doesn't always mean big, dramatic gestures. Sometimes it's as simple as being kind to someone who's having a tough day, or speaking up for what you believe in. Every positive action ripples out and affects the world. Trust that you're making a difference, even when you can't see the results right away. Keep moving forward, one step at a time. This is how you fulfill your purpose as a chosen one. Let me share a time when I truly understood what it means to be a chosen one. This experience taught me a lot about trusting the journey, even when it doesn't make sense. A few years ago, I felt stuck in my life. I had a good job, but something felt off. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was meant for something else, but I had no idea what that something else might be. One day, I decided to take a walk in the park near my house. As I was walking, I saw a book lying on a bench. No one was around, so I picked it up. The title was about finding your life purpose. It felt like more than just a coincidence. I sat down and started reading. The book talked about listening to your inner voice and following your passion. As I read, I felt a strong sense of recognition. It was like the book was speaking directly to me. Just then, an old man sat down next to me. He smiled and asked what I was reading. We started talking, and he shared his own story of changing careers late in life to follow his true calling. His words hit home in a powerful way. As we talked, a feeling of peace came over me. I realized that my discontent wasn't a problem, it was a sign. It was pushing me to make a change, to step into my true purpose. After that day, I started paying more attention to the signs around me. I began to trust my intuition more. It wasn't always easy, and there were times when I doubted myself, but I kept moving forward. Over time, I found myself drawn to helping others find their path. It started small, just conversations with friends, but it grew into something bigger. I realized that this was part of my purpose as a chosen one, to help others wake up to their own potential. This experience taught me that being chosen doesn't mean having all the answers. It means being willing to listen, to trust, and to take action even when you're not sure where it will lead. It also showed me the power of staying open to signs and synchronicities. That book on the bench, the conversation with the old man, these might seem like small things, but they were pivotal moments in my journey. I learned that wisdom often comes in unexpected ways. It's not always about big, dramatic revelations. Sometimes it's about paying attention to the quiet whispers of intuition, the subtle signs that show up in everyday life. This journey taught me patience too. Change didn't happen overnight. It was a process of small steps, of gradually aligning my life with my true purpose. There were setbacks and moments of doubt, but each challenge helped me grow stronger and clearer in my path. I share this story because I want you to know that your journey as a chosen one is unique. Your signs and revelations might look different from mine, but the process of awakening, of stepping into your purpose, is something we all share. Remember, Being chosen isn't about being perfect or having it all figured out. It's about being willing to grow, to learn, and to use your gifts to make a positive difference in the world. As we come to the end of this journey together, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned about being a chosen one. Remember, this isn't about being better than others. It's about recognizing your unique gifts and using them to make the world a little bit better. Being a chosen one means seeing the world differently. It means feeling things deeply and caring about more than just yourself. It can be challenging at times, but it's also a beautiful journey of growth and discovery. We talked about the importance of keeping quiet sometimes. This isn't about hiding who you are. It's about protecting your energy and staying focused on your mission. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Show your truth through how you live. We explored what's coming in the future. Change is happening all around us. As a chosen one, you have a special role in this change. You're here to help guide others, to be a light in times of confusion. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be. We discussed the power of wisdom. True wisdom isn't just about knowing things. It's about understanding life deeply. It's about seeing connections and making choices that benefit everyone. As you grow in wisdom, you'll find your path becoming clearer. Learning to recognize signs is an important skill for chosen ones. The world is full of messages if you know how to look. Trust your intuition, pay attention to synchronicities, and stay open to guidance from unexpected places. We went through some practical steps you can take on your journey. Start a journal, practice mindfulness, spend time in nature, take care of your physical and emotional health. Connect with others who understand your path. These small actions can make a big difference. Remember the personal story I shared. Your journey might look different, but the process of awakening and finding your purpose is something all chosen ones share. Trust your path, even when it doesn't make sense to others. As you move forward, remember that being a chosen one is both a gift and a responsibility. You have the power to make a positive difference in the world. Use your gifts wisely and compassionately. Don't be afraid of the challenges that come with this path. Each obstacle is an opportunity for growth. Each difficult experience is a chance to deepen your wisdom and strengthen your resolve. Stay open to learning and growing. The journey of a chosen one never really ends. There's always more to discover about yourself and the world around you. Remember to be patient with yourself and others. Change takes time. The seeds you plant today might not bloom for years, but keep planting them anyway. Your actions ripple out in ways you might never see. Finally, know that you're not alone on this journey. There are others like you all around the world, working in their own ways to bring more light into the world. Together, we're part of something bigger than ourselves. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of what it means to be a chosen one. I hope you feel inspired and empowered to embrace your unique gifts and purpose. The world needs your light now more than ever. Trust yourself, stay true to your path, and keep shining bright.